Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. Arlington is home to over 220,000 residents, and over 211,000 residents, or actually visitors, come to work in our city every single day. Joining me today to discuss how we keep all of these people connected, requiring a tremendous amount of bandwidth, is Frank Jazzo. He's a longtime member of Arlington's Information Technology Advisory Commission, and he's currently the chair. Welcome.
Yes. Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
That is a long name for a commission, but and technology's
so we
in there.
call it ITAC.
ITAC.
So
okay.
That's the acronym we use.
So about ITAC, how did you get involved? And first of all, tell me a little bit about your background.
All right. Well, I'm the co-managing member of the communications law firm of Fletcher, Heald, and Hildreth. We're located in Roslyn. We've been in Roslyn for about 23 years, but we've been in existence for 80 years, just about as long as the Federal Communications Act, the Communications Act. So we've been around as long as there's been communications law.
And you decided to share your professional skills with members of Arlington County to help what?
Well, we provide advice to the county board on its technology, information technology issues. The ITAC actually started as the cable commission back in the 1980s when Arlington had one cable operator that provided about 35 channels. So now we've got two multi-channel video providers, Comcast and Verizon, that provide hundreds of channels each, but also they're probably the primary providers of internet service to, certainly to the home. So.
Wow, that's a lot of depth there.
Yes.
In terms of connections and information, and it's not just programming, it's the bandwidth necessary to operate what everyone has, their iPhone, their iPads, their computers, right?
Right. However, ITAC doesn't really get into that, though.
Okay.
That's more at the federal level. Dealing with spectrum issues is really, and that's what my firm does. We deal primarily with the Federal Communications Commission.
I see. Well, Arlington is known for its good judgment in what long-term investments will help the county grow in the future. A lot of people think about the investments in Metro that really put Arlington on the map. But tell us about some of the IT infrastructure that helps Arlington stay competitive.
Well, one of the important decisions that the county had the foresight to invest in was Connect Arlington, which is the county's own fiber network that's going to connect county facilities to schools and the county facilities. So it's very important. It provides connectivity, the bandwidth that they need to make sure to provide the services to the citizens of Arlington. And in addition, there's excess capacity, dark fiber, which the county can sublicense for middle mile connectivity to businesses, educational institutions, other government agencies to provide that middle mile connectivity, and we think that should be a big economic booster for the county.
Well, there's no question that a lot of companies are looking for that, and communities are just trying to figure out how to stretch the bandwidth they have.
Right.
So the fact that we have a surplus of that has got to be attractive. And not to mention the federal government and the largest office building in the country with the Pentagon, right?
Yes, oh yes. And that fiber is actually the way the county did it was very smart. It had gotten a federal grant to provide smart traffic. It connected all the traffic lights along the major arterials, and that was done with fiber, but it's also enabled to have Connect Arlington. Also, they piggybacked on some trenching that the Dominion Virginia Electric was doing and put in the fiber there. So it was done in a very cost-effective manner.
That's a great way to seize an opportunity for work that's already being done. Now, it's really important in our county that we are connected. We're very, very dense. We have our schools, we have government buildings close by, and of course, we're right near our nation's capital. So how do we continue to grow and, to use your term, develop our digital future, our digital destiny? How clever. Tell me about the digital destiny.
Well, actually, the county has been talking about the digital future, the digital destiny for Arlington, and they're actually seeking input from the citizens to see what they think that future should look like, how you can take technology and help provide better, using sensors for traffic control, for park. Say you could have parking. Have sensors which will say, hey, there's a parking spot open around the corner, so you don't have to waste as much fuel.
Oh, what a great way to attract innovators to come and create those ideas here. Now, can you think of one way where creating a digital destiny for Arlington could make Arlington more sustainable?
We think that there's the potential to use sensors and that connectivity for, say, water monitoring. And it can be used both for sustainability that way. There's many ways that can be used for energy efficiency as well.
That's what I was hoping you'd say, because that sells me and a lot of our viewers. Now, overall, you have an event coming up where you want people to come and share their ideas, November 29th. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's part of that Digital Destiny program that I was telling you about. It's actually just a couple blocks here at the AUSA facility on Wilson Boulevard. November 29th at 7 p.m. and the public is welcome, but I think their space is limited. So, and I think there's going to be a link on the Information Technology Advisory Commission site on the, I think it's arlingtonva.us, but look for the Information Technology Advisory Commission. It'll bring you to our site.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank you so much for all the work that you've done on the Arlington Information Technology Advisory Commission all these years. And I want to thank Arlington County for its continued investment in Arlington Independent Media, where we not only connect people, but we give everyone a voice. Thanks for watching the Arlington Weekly News and the Sustainable Scoop. Back to the news desk.